the digital chains, social media reigns, whispers through the veins, shadow bands fall, voices suppressed and low, but a new dawn breaks, watch the free words flow. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold, crypto forge freedom, stories to be told, no shadow banning, no silent erase, blockchain protected in this digital space. In a world of control, where whispers fade, a legend emerged, a stand to be made. Pablo Crow's vision, a future so bright. Memelinked ignites, burning through the night. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold, crypto forge freedom, stories to be told, no shadow banning, no silent erase, blockchain protected in this digital space. From the ashes of censorship, a phoenix takes flight, composing the voiceless, reclaiming the light. In the realm of the blockchain, our spirits ascend. Memelinked revolution, the world starts to mend. Memelinked rising, breaking the old mold, crypto forge freedom, stories to be told, no shadow.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Pablo Crow, and like always, super bullish on crypto. Crypto set me free. Now, it's been a rough couple of days for crypto. Like it's been rough. Not gonna lie. We some stuff's going on with Russia, and I mean, what's new, right? There's always some fucking chaos happening in the world. Tariffs, I mean, you name it. Shit's always happening, right? And there's a little bit of fear in the market. And there was rates were not cut. Now there is crazy rumors that they will be cut in September. That there's like a 70-something% chance that rates will be cut in September. So it almost feels like August will start to like pick up. It'll hit the floor. I think it'll hit the floor, and then it'll just bounce and continue on. Like we'll talk more about that here in a minute when we pull up the chart. But we're dedicating this stream to let you guys know that Memelinked has launched his OG MK Raccoon collection. And you guys know we're big fans of raccoons on the show, and everybody loves raccoons. They're funny, they're cute. It's gonna be amazing. And this is one of those collections that you definitely got to take very seriously, because we are going to be attaching a mobile game to these NFTs, and we are going to be picking a lot of the NFTs from the mint randomly, right? They're going to be in the game as characters. Now, if you think about a game, especially a game like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, or games that like fighting games like Smash Bros, you name it, right? When people find those characters that they just love, now imagine having an NFT to that character. Now the value of that NFT could be tremendously. I mean, you could You could have a guy on the other side of the world, a big gamer that just, it's gotta have it. It's gotta have it. It's gotta have it. You know, this despise the price. Could be 10 ETH, 20 ETH, 50 Ethereum, shit, who knows? And that'll be for you to decide what you're gonna, sell those NFTs for, to who you're gonna sell those NFTs to. So I would definitely advise to take it very, very seriously. Obviously, it's your money. You do whatever the fuck you want, but it's gonna be a collection that's really gonna stand out over time. We're gonna put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of an investment into these NFTs. Why? Because they're the OG. As we develop a social media, which is going to be massive because we're going to run it by crypto. Yeah, Memelinked is going to be something special. So you're going to have a social media that's going to have a crypto token, that is going to have a NFT OG collection. Not only are you making money in the token, but you're also making money in the art that's connected to the social media. Think about like Twitter having like NFTs, like some crazy story behind that, or Facebook, or one of these social medias that we love today, like TikTok. Imagine them having a NFT collection. What would they be worth today, right? Imagine them having a crypto token. What would they be worth today? And a lot of the times, people don't like to visualize more than 5 minutes ahead of time. But if you want to grow, and if you want to become like successful in life, not just on a trade, not just making a few bucks on a DGen token, I'm saying like real success, like life-changing success, like where you can retire early, where you can travel the world, where you can pay off your mortgage, where you can do some crazy stuff that you wouldn't do with your job, or your traditional way of making money. Memelinked is going to be a powerhouse. And like, with our 10 plus years of experience, we have realized the good, the bad, and the ugly of the crypto space. And as we build this project, as we build the technology, as we build the foundation, the founding fathers of this project, whatever you want to call it, we have strategically position ourselves in a way where the contract has the proper tokenomics, where the burn rate is extremely well, where the buy pressure from the team is extremely well. All these things are just like, experience. Now, when you think about NFT collections, if we go back to 2020, back then there was only a few. It wasn't like that many. So the when the Bored Apes came out and the CryptoPunks, they blew up, and there was others. And what happens now is there's a lot more NFT collections. A lot of the times the collections are launched by people with no money, with no experience, or they're just trying to sell art. And it's hard. It's a hard market. It's a hard market. You have to be well influenced. You have to be well connected. You have to be well funded to make these NFTs become a success. Think about like the Pudgy Penguins. Those guys had a lot of fucking money, like a lot of money, right? They and they were successful overnight. Like, that's what money does. That's what experience does. That's what all these things do, right? Do I think that we can, be like the Pudgy Penguins? I think over time, yes. I don't think right away. No, obviously not. Those guys had some crazy connections. They're probably behind the Bored Ape clubs. I don't even know like the connection there. So there's a lot of stuff that you don't see in the front, and there's a lot of stuff that happens in the background with big projects. But I'm telling you, this MK NFTs, man, they're gonna be special. We're gonna talk more about that, but let's jump into another thing real quick before we get going. Make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you're new to the channel. First of all, thanks for being here. I extremely appreciate it, like always. We're gonna jump into this real quick. First of all, let's talk about something bullish, man. We know the market has been kind kind of bearish the last couple of days, but it's just retesting. It's just finding a new floor before the next pump. It's totally normal for Bitcoin to come down 8-9% after a crazy rally. It's not unheard of. It's nothing to be stressed about. I would be focusing on accumulation on projects that are, low caps and projects that are building. That's what I would focus on if I was you, because most of you can't really afford a full Bitcoin anyway. So you need to work your way down to the smaller market cap tokens. Okay. Consider Memelinked as one of them. But anyways, the U.S. Treasury Secretary declares the golden age of crypto, urges builders to flood in. So in other words, they're going to try to figure out how to utilize a blockchain in the US, which is super bullish. Um, Obviously, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Once this all takes place, there will be no other chance. Like this is like the final boss situation where the governments just take over, um, and they just kind of run the show, right? And the U.S., being one of you know the biggest economies in the world, if not the biggest economies in the world, implemented into their financial ways of spending money and all that great stuff. It just tells you that we're at that moment where we go from like the dream becoming a reality and the reality becoming an everyday life. There'll be the time where crypto, doesn't do a 100x anymore or a 50x anymore or any of those major X's. There's going to be a time where you'll be happy if you did a 5x in a bull run. Like those times will come, but not today, not right now. Right now, you are at the perfect position to retire yourself, to retire your fucking bloodline. Like you are, I couldn't say it any better than what the US said, the golden age of crypto. Like it's perfect name. Whether you like Trump, you hate Trump, it doesn't matter. It's a perfect name for the era that we are in crypto. If you go back when I got involved in 2015, like nobody gave a shit about crypto. Like it was almost an embarrassment to talk about it because people would call you a fucking idiot. They would call you stupid. They would say like you're just getting scammed, you're falling through to a Ponzi scheme. Like like that generation of crypto investors, we went through some shit. Like it was nasty, nasty. Now with adoption, um, you're like you're like on the last quarter mile. This is the last quarter mile. This is the one that you got to take advantage of because once Bitcoin crosses that 200K, I mean it's got to do a lot to go to a million, and we're talking like a 5x from there. And then from there, it has to like really adopt in the world economics to go beyond $1 million of Bitcoin. So this right here, the next 90 days could be the craziest 90 days of your life if things play out like they're supposed to. So I would be bullish. I'd be excited if I was you guys. I think we got something going. So we're gonna jump over to just check out the overall market. So overall, like we're under the 4 trillion overall. Um, Bitcoin, man, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's really, yeah, it looks good if you zoom out. Always zoom out, right? Always zoom out. So the last 7 days, though, it doesn't look that great. The last 24 hours, we kind of bottom out on these 3 points right here. Boom, 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 which is good. That means it bounced on the 112, 111, which kind of makes sense to go from like 123 to 110, 111. It makes sense because last time we were at like 110, it went down to like 90 something thousand. So that $10,000 window, it makes sense. It makes sense, right? Um, I think everything looks good. I don't think anything to worry about yet. If you look at Ethereum, the same thing. Ethereum is holding that 3,400 very well. Even dipped below 3,400 a little bit right here in these points. But overall, I think with everything that happened, I mean, Trump did order some submarines to the freaking middle of nowhere, right? And like a lot of these things happen with the tariffs and all, and the the interest rates didn't get cut. So like there was a lot of like not very exciting news. And even with all that, like Ethereum held like very well. Like for it to only drop $500, it's not that bad. So I think we're gonna see a $5,000 Ethereum very fucking soon, like very soon. But obviously, that's always my opinion. I'm gonna say hi to the chat real quick, man. Shout out to fucking Mark in the chat. We got DN80. That's D-Bone. Turbo. Fucking Turbo. I love Turbo. We got Weezy in the house. What's up, Weezy? What's up? What the hell? There we go. What's up, Weezy? We got FNix. What's up? Simo. Simo. Memelinked is one of my biggest backs ready for the meme coin season. I can't wait to see 6-7 figures in the next 4 to 6 months. Let's fucking go, Charles. Let's fucking go. We got my boy, Titanium Nuts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now that we talked a little bit about the market, I think overall we're gonna be good. In fact, we're just gonna pull up MK real quick. See the overall chart of MK before we jump into the NFTs. Now MK the last 24 hours it's done very well. Like if you think about a meme coin when Bitcoin is fucking collapsing, when Ethereum is like, oh fuck, Memelinked, like it holds very well. Like it can handle the market taking a shit. Like it can handle it because we have quality investors, not your everyday fucking garbage degen, like quality investors. We have 99% of the supply burn. The liquidity is burn. The contract is renounced. Like the tokenomics on Memelinked are fucking phenomenal. Like so this thing can handle a shitty market. Now, imagine what Memelinked is going to do in a good market. If it can handle a shitty one, oh baby, Jesus, it's gonna thrive in a good market. Okay, you look at the overall. Overall, it's done very, very well. It hit those big peaks here a couple of times. People took profits. People make money. Even the people that don't like me made money. Isn't that crazy? Even the people that don't like me make money with me. It's fucking crazy how that works. It's crazy how that works. The haters make money, and that's why they love me. It's a love and hate relationship. It is what it is. But so overall, the all-time high it doesn't show on CoinGecko very much, but we did touch like 30 cents both times. So right now we're just consolidating around 9 cents. Once ETH picks back up, it'll be back at 10 cents, 11 cents in no time, and so forth. So I would not sleep on Memelinked. If you're looking for a quality, long-term scenario, now you look at this first impression, you think about a meme coin, right? It's a fucking meme coin. Yes, it sure the fuck is. In fact, we're so proud that it's a meme coin that we put the name meme in the coin. But you have to you got to look from the outside in. You also got to look at the camouflage that you're seeing here. Memelinked is going to be a powerhouse. Social media, DEX, NFTs, GameFi. Like this thing right here is going to be a monster. A monster. Everybody talks about how they're launching mobile games, but nobody really ever fucking does it. We are doing it. Go to pablocrow.com and you can see 2 games that we already have on the App Store and on Google Play. So, yeah, I would not fade Memelinked. If you fade Memelinked, I mean, you did not appreciate the Pablo Crow show if you fade Memelinked, because when this thing's sitting at like $100 a coin, in my opinion, you're going to be thinking about the moment when it was sitting at 10 cents. Why? How do I know this? Because I lived through this. You know how many times I saw a coin at 9 fucking cents and it went to hundreds of fucking dollars? And I always think about those moments like, man, if I only did a little bit more research, I would have realized how bullish that project was. I would have realized it and I would have bought the shit out of it and I would have made so much money. I have a lot of those moments. Like I went through that with many projects. I remember when Uniswap came out. I remember when Jupiter came out. I mean, we can go back further. I remember when Ethereum came out. In fact, Ethereum just had its 10-year anniversary. 10 fucking years. I've been in this space for 10 years. You believe that? Like, it's like me and Ethereum joined crypto at the same time. Like, it was crazy. We've both been here for a decade. It said Vitalik is a multi-billionaire, and I'm not. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Well, that's what I'm telling you. Don't fade opportunity. Opportunity comes to you like very little. Very little. Right now you're looking on fucking Dex tools. You're looking everywhere. Everywhere. What do I buy? What do I buy? You're looking, you're searching, you're hunting without direction. You don't have a fucking compass. You don't have GPS. You don't have nothing. You're searching without direction. And when you search without direction, you're going to go to the wrong place. You're going to go where you shouldn't be going. And that right there is called extra liquidity. It's called a rug pull. It's called a honeypot. And it comes in so many names. But what you should be doing is finding low cap gems. They have proven staying power. Staying power. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the sauce. That is the secret ingredients to success in crypto. If you can find that project that has survived rough markets, that has built an ecosystem, that has a strong community, that has proper experienced leadership, and that it has real world services. Ladies and gentlemen, you found the next big thing. Thank you very much. Let's take a minute and enjoy a little bit of Raccoon fucking action, and then we're gonna jump over and check out these fucking NFTs. And we might do something right before the NFTs, but let's take a moment and enjoy.
Man, who out here?
It's like that.
Fucking love raccoons. But guys, make sure that you're always going to tickertrending.com, not only to check on the communities that are building, but also check on new listings. Now, there's been a couple in here that have fucking soared. Like they done hundreds and hundreds of fucking percentages in the last couple of months. So do not fade the tokens listed on tickertrending.com. Don't fade them. Just check them out. Make sure you do proper research because not everything's legit, okay? Obviously, this is DeFi, decentralization, and nothing can be controlled. I mean, a lot can happen overnight, but do your research. Like I said, search for those secret ingredients when it comes to finding a quality investment. If somebody comes in here and tells you they found the next bunk, they found the next. Speaking of that, let me give my boy Big J some shit. What's up, Big J? I'll pull it up for you, bro. Why not? Copperine, you guys. Big J says it's good. I mean, if you love Big J, check it out, man. Check it out. Anyways, carry on. Let's see what we got here. D-Bone, we got get your NFTs just out yesterday. It's going to be sweet. Yep, they've been out for a whole solid 14 hours. Man, not bad. That's a good start. But guys, check out any project on tickertrending.com. List your project on tickertrending.com. It's all self-listing, self-trending, self-management, fully automated, self. All right, guys, let's jump into something else real quick. We're gonna jump over to Twitter, but before we get going, I want to take a few minutes to talk about this. Mr. Beast um, reached out to me and to thousands of content creators directly. Like he actually came into our DMs and he asked for support. Like it was a shocker to me, like for Mr. Beast to just shoot me a fucking DM. Like I was like, wow, am I making that much noise in the space for you to come and DM me, sir? That's impressive. I just want to say, like, he's very humble. Like the fact that he does that for people, like he's very, very humble. And you got to respect the man. You got to respect what he's doing. You got to respect the direction that he's going. Now, he's got this project called Team Waters. Okay. Team Water. And this project, what he's trying to do, he's trying to raise $40 million to give 2 million people clean water for decades each. Now, he's got it right here on his at Mr. Beast. Make sure that you're following the right one. 33 mil, Mr. Beast. There you go. Anyways, make sure that you're going to the proper website. Donate $5, $10, man. Anything you can, because like, you know, we got water in America. Like we don't ever really stress about it. Like this is not something that we're concerned. If it's hot, we go in the house, we grab a fucking, you know, bottle of water, glass of water. Like we don't think about like how life would be without a fucking bottle of water. Like that shit's crazy to me. So guys, make sure that you guys do your part, help out, you know, anything you guys want to throw at his campaign. I think it's super bullish that he reached out to as many people as he could personally. So yeah, I'm just throwing this out there. I am going to clip it. I'm going to post it on X and we're going to blow it up, and let's just help out. Let's help out. And you know, we do one good deed for Mr. Beast and all these people, and it'll come back to us. Good karma, right? Anyways, guys, check out Mr. Beast page, follow the Team Water, watch all the videos that are popping out. It's actually really exciting, really bullish. I'm a big fan of stuff like this. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple years ago, I was part of like a in-person Christmas presents. We went to Walmart and we fill up people's carts with toys for the children, and you know, Volt Inu funded a lot of that stuff, which was really cool of them. It was a great experience. I funded some of it myself out of pocket, and we were just paying for people's Christmas, and we sat there for like 12 hours just paying for people's Christmas. Like I don't remember having lunch that day. Like we were just having so much fun just helping, you know, people that just couldn't afford Christmas. So stuff like this to me is just amazing. I think we all should take part. But anyways, guys, check that out at teamwater.org. Okay. Anyways, back to business. We're going to jump over to the NFT collection, boys and girls. We've been talking about this, you know, it kind of just came randomly, like, I don't know, like a month ago. I was just like, you know, it'll be cool to have a fucking collection that people can look back on and say, you know, I was there. I was there when the Memelinked social media was being developed. I was there when all this stuff took place. I was there at 9-10 cents. I was there before this thing become a multi-billion-dollar project and a social media that millions of people use every day. I was there. And then you can pull up your NFT and be like, check this out. I am the owner. This is mine. Imagine having your NFT collection on your profile on Memelinked, where people can admire your art. They can admire that you're an OG, that you were there, that you were the founding fathers of this amazing upcoming social media. I think the sentiment behind the OG collection is going to be very, very big. Not just the sentiment alone, but also like what comes with it, right? I'm going to show you guys real quick. Jump back to X and I'll show you guys. So make sure that you guys are following at Memelinked. You have to follow the official page because there's a lot of fake ones. There's a lot of scams out there that you might fall into. So make sure that you're following the right page. Okay, that's very important. Um, anyway, so we're gonna talk a little bit about like the benefits, because yes, it's cool. You're an OG. That's all great. But what is the NFTs going to do for you? That is the main question that you got to ask yourself. In fact, you always got to ask yourself that. You're always got to ask yourself, what is the dev gonna do for me? Every time you buy a project, that's what you need to ask yourself. What is the dev doing for me? Is this a CTO? Do I know it's a CTO? Did the developers leave? Did they say they're here? Like, those are the type of questions as an investor you need to ask yourself. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about this. We are extremely proud of this OG NFT collection. Many hours of hard labor to give you guys a very custom set. And I'm saying custom because I was there with the team. We were just hours and hours and hours designing every single NFT. So that was super bullish. Some of the characters will be used as fighters in the upcoming mobile fighting game and can push the value tremendously. Now, when we talk about a fighting game, we're talking about a game like this, okay? Like Mortal Kombat style. Now, imagine raccoons like beating the crap out of each other the old Mortal Kombat way, fatality, like all that stuff, right? I think it's gonna be such a hit. Obviously, we're gonna do a little bit of changes because it can't be exactly like Mortal Kombat, but it will be very similar. And a lot of the characters, obviously, we have one for ones NFTs. Those are for sure going to be on the game, but we're also going to pick other NFTs that could be random. Maybe they're a clown and they're just funny, or maybe they got some sort of like a lightsaber and they have like a Star Wars outfit, or something bullish that we think should be in the game. So we're gonna pick these NFTs to be the chosen ones. Now, if you happen to mint one of those, oh buddy, you are going to be one lucky individual, because we're gonna push the crap out of this game, and by doing that, we're gonna push the crap out of the value of the NFTs. So it's gonna have a really, really good return upon investment, because after we make the game, it's going to be a mobile version. By then, we're going to have multiple games. We're going to have Kishi Bros, Monkey Kong Racing. We have another couple ones that I haven't even told you guys about, and then we're going to have this game right here. So we're going to have like a whole like collection of games that people are going to be using in a mobile device. It's going to get crazy. Okay, it's going to get crazy. Don't fade on that idea. It's a really good thing. Now, another thing that I want to talk about. So after getting lucky and finding one that we will add to the game, you can also create residual passive income. To qualify for residual passive income, you will need to hold a minimum of 3 NFTs. Okay, that's a minimum. Now, if you hold more, that's fine. That's actually a good thing, because the more NFTs you hold, the more residual income you will receive from the mobile game revenue. Now, you also got to hold 10,000 MKs, and we did 10,000 MKs because that's about the same value as 3 NFTs, okay? So you got to have that combination. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have like some sort of liquidity pool where you can come in and connect your wallet, and then you're going to get your share. You're going to be able to claim your share of the revenue every month, every 3 months, whatever we decide to do. But it's going to be awesome, because imagine you just say, oh shit, that's right, I got to go collect my money. And then you go to our site, you connect your wallet, you click a button, and boom, you claim. And all our payments to the community, they're all going to be in Ethereum, all of it. And that way you keep it, you can buy more MK, you can do whatever you want. All payments will be in ETH, because a lot of the times projects like to give these type of rewards in and native tokens, and then they keep all the US dollars. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, I just don't think that's fair. I think we should always give the investor the choice. Now, you have the Ethereum, you can buy Memelinked if you want, or you can buy more NFTs if you want, or you can use the same money you're making to continue increasing your position in the NFT collection. Like, there's a lot of things that you can choose from, and that's definitely going to be the investor's choice. So that right there, I think it's super bullish. So the more NFTs you have, the more residual you'll be entitled to. It's a numbers game. So let's say a guy has 100 NFTs. That guy is going to probably get a lot of revenue from the game. Okay, a lot of revenue. Now, if you can only afford one NFT, it's fine. They're like $400, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But it's fine because that one NFT that you buy could be one of the NFTs that we use in the mobile game, and that 0.12 Ethereum possibly turn into 20, 50 Ethereums. Who fucking knows the future, right? So let's jump over to the collection and let's talk about some collection stuff. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Get your NFTs just out yesterday. Yeah, they're really good, man. Mm-hmm. It's over. Ain't that funny, Turbo? It's over. It ain't over. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, right? Isn't that what they say in Independence Day, the movie? If I remember correctly. Joel says, "Roar! Roaring Kitty's holding a giveaway for 10K UST. That's cool. They're having their own NFT collection, and if you pulled this random one, you could win $10,000. So that's really cool. That's a cool reward. And I'm all for supporting whoever fucking wants to support our channel. You know, I'm not here to be like, oh, guys, it's only about us. We are the only one that matter, guys. The space is so fucking big that we definitely need to help each other grow. I think if Memelinked is going to be a social media for everyone, don't you think we should support everyone that works hard? It only makes sense. Our services at MK are built and designed to help other projects in the crypto space. So always remember that. Always remember what we stand for. Always remember who we are. Always remember what the future of Memelinked is. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. This is bullish, okay? As you guys can see, we added the video. Now, you got to be very careful because let me show you real quick. Let me share the screen. Let me show you. Okay, I put a screenshot. You see all these right here? These are all scams, okay? Our NFT collection is not on Base. It's not on Polygon. In fact, don't buy anything by just searching the name, okay? Because what's happening right now, the scammers, they see that there's money flowing into the collection, so they hurry up and make a fake collection, and then they put it on there, and it almost looks real, right? So make sure, please make sure that you're going to the right place, the source. Okay, you can go, directly to @Pablo_Crow, or you can go to @Memelinked, and make sure that you're following the proper link. Okay, don't be getting all crazy and going on OpenSea and trying to search the name and trying to buy it yourself. Like, please be cautious because there's scammers everywhere, and they're making fake collections to take your money. Okay, let's not have that issue. Follow the steps. If you go to the Telegram, you can just type in NFT, and then you'll get the proper link. Now, make sure that you're in the proper Telegram, because they can make copies of the Telegram. They can copy our what's it called? Oh man, I can't even speak today. But they can copy what we're saying to each other. Okay, they can copy that stuff, and so be very cautious. Make sure that you're going to the source. Okay. Now back to the NFT collection. Right now, right now we have already minted 51 items have been minted in the last 16 hours. Now NFTs are a lot like pre-sales. They start kind of slow, um, especially when the market is taking a shit. People are scared to buy anything, so they're holding on to their ETH or their USDT for dear life. But once they feel the market starts to get feels a little better, then they're like, okay, I'm ready to start buying some shit. Okay. So the fact that we already sold 51 NFTs in today's market is actually very impressive. It's very, very impressive. Now, if you look where it says mint, you click mint. Okay. This link right here, you copy that, and or the link, the direct link, you can copy it and take it to your wallet browser, paste it, and it'll give you a direct link to the raccoons. That way you can connect your wallet. So you connect your wallet, right? You connect your wallet, and then what you do after you connect your wallet, you say, okay, I want to buy 3, and then you click mint, and then you just approve it. And then what happens is after you approve it, they'll send you like what's it called? They'll send you, oh yeah, right there. They'll send you NFTs that look like this to your wallet. Okay. What it means is they're not revealed yet. They will get revealed after the minting is over, and we basically launch the entire contract in the blockchain. So then what's going to happen is your NFTs will start popping out, and then you'll be able to finally see what they look like. Okay. The 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 open sea is going to last 30 days. If it doesn't get sold out, we have two choices at that point. We can choose to extend it, or we can choose to launch less NFTs. Let's say we sold 800. We can choose to just say, okay, well, we're just going to do an 800 NFT collection, or we can extend it another couple of weeks and fill in the full 1,000. So whatever we decide to do, it'll happen when it happens. 30 days is a long time. In a couple of weeks, we have moved hundreds of Ethereums in the market, sometimes thousands of Ethereums in the market. So I would just, make sure that you get what you want. Make sure that you get your friends, family, anybody that you feel should have at least one of these, get them situated. And then from there on out, we just sit here and we just market it and market it and market it, because this thing's going to be huge. Now, let me go here. I want to show you guys kind of what they look like. Check it out. So you see how the eyes are kind of moving. So a lot of these NFTs, they have movements in them. What makes them very, very unique, right? You look at this one right here. I mean, look at that one. That one's just like, the background's fucking amazing. It changes, and we do have a lot of moving backgrounds like this in the collection. So there's very high odds that you'll get one of these that are like basically like a GIF NFT. And obviously we have different styles. They're gonna have like items, accessories, body types. Look at this one. We also thought about the ladies. There's one that's 1 of 1, and it's actually a female as well. So we did add a female to the 1 of 1 collection, the best ones in the collection. So we kind of thought of everything. There's plenty of NFTs for the ladies. There's plenty of NFTs for anybody that wants one, different styles. You don't see it on here, but we also added lightsabers and a bunch of just cool accessories that you're gonna feel so good. Now, I'm gonna tell you this on the live today. Because I want to. There is a Goku raccoon in here. That I can't wait to show you guys. It's so fucking badass. I think that one's gonna be one of my favorites. There's also another ranger. a different color ranger, a very popular ranger in the collection, which I think you guys will love. There's a little bit of The Simpsons, Marvel, DC. There's a lot of cool features and costumes, and you're just gonna love it. It's such a cool collection. It's so cool. It's so unique. Um, you're gonna be very satisfied with your mint. Like I can't think of one NFT that I wouldn't be happy with out of the 1,000 that we have. There's not one. They're all so cool looking. Like every single one. Like we sat, and when we didn't like one, we just redid it and redid it, deleted it, redid it, deleted it, redid it, and we make sure that like every NFT like had something cool about it. So that's why we wanted to do 1,000 versus doing like what most people do. They'll do like a 10,000 copy and they'll sell them for like $10 a piece or some or super cheap, right? Like just so they can make money. And the guy buying the NFT doesn't really like, what are you gonna do? $10 turn it into 50? Like, what's the plan here? You see what I'm saying? Like, we focus on making real money. The starting price right now is $412. Okay, $412 turn into $4,000, $40,000. That's exciting. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh no, not the raccoons. Oh yeah, it's on. It's go time. It's fucking go time, Kayla. It's go time. Your ass better get a raccoon. Okay? You're not cool. Like, if you're in crypto and you don't have a raccoon NFT, like you're just not cool. You're basic. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get a raccoon NFT. You don't want to be basic. I'm telling you, it's not fun being basic. Nobody cares about that stuff. You gotta get some cool stuff like this. Okay? This gotta be your thing. It's gotta be your thing. Is there a pink one? Yeah, there is. Check it out. There is. There's quite a few females in the selection. So there's quite a few females. If you're in the chat, I do have it pinned, the link pinned on the chat here on YouTube. If you're on X, make sure that you're following at Memelinked and you're following the right link, because there is some copycats on OpenSea and they're trying to like scam people. So make sure that you're following the link directly from at Memelinked on Twitter. Don't try to search it. Don't try to buy it on a different blockchain. This collection is on the Ethereum blockchain, no other blockchain. Okay. Oh damn. Yeah, I know, it's cool, huh? Check it out. I'll pull it back up for you. Check it. And isn't that cool looking? Oh, I'm telling you right now, Kayla, the girls are gonna fight for like all the girl ones. They're so fucking cool. Like the girls are awesome. They're so awesome. But anyway, guys, do check out the OG MK Raccoon collection. Like I said, we are going to integrate a lot of these guys' characters into a mobile game similar to Mortal Kombat. So I don't know, man. I'm telling you, it's kind of, I don't know what to tell you, that I can't reveal too much, but there's a lot of cool accessories. Star Wars. There's a lot of cool stuff like related to Dragon Ball. There's a lot of cool stuff related to Marvel, DC. There's so many cool things in here that you have to mint some of these. You're gonna be mad if you don't. I'm telling you, you're gonna be mad if you don't, because when we reveal the entire collection and you don't have one, you're gonna be like thinking like, man. And what's gonna happen when we start listing them for an Ethereum? You know, we go from 0.12 to 0.5 or 0.75 or 0.1, and now you got to buy that shit for like a full ETH. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you. When you start a collection a little higher than $10, when you start a collection at $400, the next step is 4,000. The next step after that is 14,000. That's just how it works. When is the mint? When you mint, they reveal? No, they don't. When you mint, they pop out like this. Let me show you. Like this. So nobody gets to see what they have until the minting is completely over. So you'll receive these NFTs in your wallet, but you won't see what they are until the minting is completed. And the minting process is set for 30 days. Or if the collection fills up before the 30 days. So if it fills up in 2 weeks, then it's over. That's it. It's done. Now, if it takes longer than 30 days, we can extend it a little bit, or we can decrease the numbers of NFTs, which there's both options. We'll decide when that happens, if it happens. I think that once the market really starts to pick up again, people are going to start looking to where to park their money. And this collection right here is going to be a great place to park money. So, yep, I'm excited for it, guys. Make sure that you check it out. Check it out. Super bullish. Where are we at right now? Let me refresh it real quick. Let's go. Also, when we get to 25 Ethereums, we're going to be able to get verified. And once we get verified, it doesn't matter what scammers do. We'll always be the verify account. So they can make as many copies as they want. It won't matter. So once we sell around 200 and something NFTs, then we'll be able to apply for verification. And when that happens, then we're going to be a full-on fucking top level, legit NFT collection. Oh, what the fuck in gaming? Yep. Gonna pick a lot of these characters are gonna be in a mobile game, and you're gonna get revenue shares from whatever the game produces. Now, obviously, we're gonna push the fuck out of those games because we're gonna install a marketplace. Like, I'm spending a lot of money, so I want the game to be successful so I can make money. So if I make money, you make money. And it's one of those things that, like, this collection is really gonna have like some crazy rewards. Like your 0.12 is going to be a joke compared to the type of money that you can make here. But yeah, guys, just wanted to take about an hour, talk a lot about the NFTs. The link will be also on the video. I'll pin it. Make sure that you guys are going through the steps, being extra cautious. Make sure you're buying the proper collection. Don't buy the scam ones. I'm telling you. There's a lot of that shit. I was able to screenshot all these right here. Look at this crap. Okay. Don't just go on OpenSea and try to search for the collection. Please don't do that, because you might end up buying something that is not even ours. Okay. Make sure you go through the proper steps. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. With Volt Inu, we had that problem. There was a lot of people spending money on fucking scams, and it sucked because all that money gets lost. There's no getting it back. Okay, so be super cautious, super cautious. But yeah, guys, this was another episode of the Crow Show. I appreciate everybody that joined me today. Make sure that you take these NFTs seriously, and make sure that you take Memelinked serious. And Kayla, just so you know, Memelinked is going to be a social media platform powered by cryptocurrency. I don't know if you heard about it. I don't know if you know anything about Memelinked, but you definitely need to start looking into it. And everybody else is watching today, look into Memelinked, okay? Look into Memelinked. Roughly around 9 cents today as we speak, and soon to pump. All right, guys, we are out, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Gems and charts and crypto bombs.